Okay, so yes, you've taken both of the matches. Sword of Bronze was killed in the last match by Rennas. So in response to that, Sora's team killed Rennas, but he was hastily saved by Korgrin. With that, the second round came to an end, and the third round is being made now. So you're basically in that interim of about half an hour, give or take, before the next match is happening. So you are currently in the waiting area, where there is a drink available, rest available. Excitement is a buzz in the arena. Already you can hear the calls of betting people calling out the latest odds, followed by the stampede of the next wave of bettors for the next match. Even looking around the immediate bar area, even the local workers and the guards seem to be enjoying themselves, and you can overhear some of them speaking. And it says, "Oh, did you see that shot Rennas did? Right for the eye! Oh, it was epic! Ah, but then Perrin ripped him apart with that magical spirit things. Oh, it was so gory. Oh, but that dwarf from the first round, Cargo or something. Oh, got him up again. Oh, I hate it when they do that. That first round in the Earth Arena had seen in full battle mode. I loved it. Oh, that was a boring match. He was up against the sole survivor. He didn't even last 30 seconds. What a letdown after the first round. No, didn't you hear? They say he took a dive. Some people say the axe didn't even touch him. Whatever, I lost 10 gold on him. And so on, and etc., etc. As of right now, you guys are effectively just waiting for a little bit until eventually one of the event organizers come along. This time not flanked by Wally Graffoon, it's just the same female individual that you've spoken to before. And as she begins to explain the match to you, does Loic slowly wander in, clearly a little bit tanked, still a little bit recovering from last night, but overall you're okay.
You're alive.
I want to walk up to the party. Are you ready to start? Second round, let's go.
You're a bit late, mate.
Drinking or?
I'm ready to fight. I woke up strapping, just ready to go.
Dude, you look like shit.
Fair.
Jeez.
So,
fought already? Am I missing something?
So, the organizer speaks up and says, Teams, if I may just have your attention, please. The third round is coming up very soon. So, what are we up against, I wonder? Well, it is going to be a test of endurance.
Oh, no.
You may choose 3 members from your team. And there will be 2 rounds, 3 teams in the arena. Out of the 3, one of them must be a very important person, and they must protect their bubble. The aim of the game in this one is to burst the opposing team's bubble by draining it of its source or by environmental means. Does anybody have any questions? There's a distinct silence from the rest of the teams.
So yet another very magically focused round.
Well, if you can't keep up, you're more than welcome to sit this one out.
I'm
a bartender brings Verity a juice.
If we gotta pop bubbles, I feel like Eldritch Blast might be perfect for that.
If I remember right, this was there's a water supply, and the area is like kind of hot, and if you cut off the water supply, then the bubble will eventually pop or evaporate. Am I remembering right?
Yes, you are.
Hmm.
Well then, I think first team will have. Let's see. Solo Bastion versus the Mighty Elements versus the Wings of Freedom for the first round. And then in the second round, we will have Team Numpty up against the Soul Survivor and the Silent Sisters. Competition will begin in 25 minutes. You may go back to your preparations. And with that, she hastily retreats from the area. You can see the rest, all of the other teams. They're all already huddling with each other, hushily discussing battle plans. Effectively, you can see Talion has already entered the immediate area and is just keeping to himself in the corner at the moment, just watching.
So we gotta select 3 of us, right? Any immediate takers?
Do we have to pick who goes in now, or can we pick after we've watched the first round?
Yeah, if you want to do that, Verity. I would like Toby to make a stealth check if that's the case.
I've forgotten, what is Toby at the moment?
A lizard.
I believe he's a little lizard, I believe, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit down next to whoever, go blank, and have Toby sneak around.
So Verity goes whites in the eyes as Toby slenders off of
+1 to dex.
And yes, yeah, that's definitely beats all of their passive. Whilst they are paying attention to the immediate teams around them, nobody is paying attention to a small little lizard just slithering along the floor. So I will whisper their plans to you. Meanwhile, the rest of you can discuss your plans.
Also, as a lizard, at some point, I use my tongue to lick my eyeball. I just always wanted to try that.
It tastes like jelly, but watery.
Nah.
Well, I guess Talion will probably end up helping.
I only really need to know the Silent Sisters, and who else are we up against?
Talion.
Oh, yeah, so I only really need to know the Silent Sisters. Talion.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Talion's basically here just to throw games so you guys win, so.
So, a cheap victory, but a victory all the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea to watch and maybe learn and make some decisions, but I'm pretty gung-ho. A little bit embarrassed I missed that first match, so I'm willing to enter this next one.
This would also be a good opportunity because this is 25 minutes. If anyone else needs to take a rest, I assume there'll be another 30 minutes after this round is done, so they would have an hour to get some hit points back.
True. Yeah, did we have to pick people now, or could we wait until after the first round and get more of an idea and essentially just ask you questions on what we can see?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Let me just finish my whispers to Verity there. So.
Yeah, that's
fine. And I'm pretty adaptable, so I could either go or not. At this point, I doubt a dispel magic would be able to pop their bubble.
Well, I have some stuff like spike growth that if the bubble's near the ground, that might be useful.
I doubt it.
Maybe, I don't know. There is create or destroy water. Actually, I don't think I prepared spike growth. Never mind. I definitely prepared create or destroy water.
Well, destroy water would be handy.
Yeah. Otherwise, I don't think I have anything.
And then the last one was the race with water, if I remember right.
Okay. So Toby comes back and Verity is back in the room.
Hello.
So they're planning on bringing in Rayla and June again. June's the monk, but she's already quite depleted. But we already know that much. We enjoy monks.
Yeah.
And they're also bringing in Morgana, who we haven't seen yet. But she seemed most magical.
Mm.
But Rayla, what was Rayla in the first round?
Rayla was their fighter. Sorry, let me just get up thingamajiggle bobbler do. I always say when I can't say the word I want to say. Her sheet. Sorry. Yeah, so she was the one who used a long sword and a shield. She could make 3 melee attacks, and she has she's skilled enough to be able to utilize improved critical. So that is that trait there.
Ooh.
She
Okay.
she does have action surge. She does have second wind, but she's used both of them.
Yeah. So I don't know if either me or Loic need to be going in to be able to counterspell whatever this Morgana has up her sleeve, because she hasn't participated yet. She's going to have a lot of spells. I mean, I've already short rested, so I have 2 third level spells for counterspell. But Loic, you haven't used any spells today, so it might be worth sticking you in.
Yeah, and I have 1 in the ring, yeah.
And you have 1 in the ring as well.
All 5th level, yeah. So in total, I have 3 5th level spell slots.
5th level, that's great as well, because then she's using high level spells. It's less likely to be contested, whilst mine are only 3rd levels.
I can sit there and just try to negate anything she's doing.
True. And
Unless
also, go on.
unless she's in the bubble and, like, for some reason you can't use magic in the bubble.
Oh,
But
in
I
that
would
case,
say
your wall of fire the bubble, and hopefully that'll boil it out quick.
Seems like a good plan.
So I'd say take Loic for the counter spells against whatever this Morgana does. If that's okay with everyone else.
Aye.
Solid
I'm
plan.
on board with that.
And then Korgrin and Bella. Bella would probably be most likely to combat whatever the fighter does. The monk, we're fucked with monks. If anything, just try and disable them as quick as possible.
Is she the one who's used all her key points, or is that the other one?
Yeah.
She's the one who's
No,
used all her key points.
There are
In
two
fact, we
monks.
can ask-
There are 2 monks in this tournament, and both of them are depleted.
We can ask Talion to take care of the monk. And then Korgrin and Bella, you can focus on the fighter and the bubble. Oh wait, who's going to be in the bubble?
Well, truth be told, it'd probably be worthwhile having Loic in the bubble because he's entirely long range, regardless.
The bubble, we're assuming, protects you?
Well, I guess when we see the first round, we'll be able to tell if someone can use magic within the bubble or not.
Yeah, that would be probably the most useful now, is to watch, see what happens, see the actual mechanics of the bubble and the battleground, and just figure out what a good strategy would actually be. Quite lucky coming second.
Mm.
Alright.
I mean, I've already short rested, so I have 2 second levels back as well. So I'm good for spells if the next round should require it. How many rounds do we have left?
4.
Including this one.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So 20 so minutes will pass until eventually the next arena is called. The next match is called Solo Bastion, the Wings of Freedom, and the Mighty Elements all leave to their respective starting areas, whilst you guys make your way down to the viewing areas. And once you have a look outside, you're immediately blasted with a blaze of heat. You can see that there are jet streams of fire shooting in almost a cross-like nature consistently across the arena. Almost like a perpetual fire's breath. You can see that there there are 3 pools of water surrounded by stones in 3 separate corners of the arena itself. And they're effectively they're cornered off by the fire. So in order to get to these pools of water, you'll have to either brave going through the fire or try to make your way over or under or even around the fire whenever possible by finding a brief gap in the consistent stream. Somebody who's quite reactive would probably be able to do that, and then anybody else who's not restricted to the ground would be able to do that as well. Once the gates are open, the match doesn't immediately begin. The teams immediately make their way to their specific spots. For the mighty elements, you can see Glory the Blue, who is the blue tiefling whom Rennas has spoken to previously. They have brought in Tarhun the Red Dragonborn, and Balasar the Black Dragonborn. Tarhun the Red is very, very muscular, barely wears any clothes whatsoever, whereas Balasar is completely ordained in plate armor. It appears to be that Glory is going to be the VIP as he gets inside the pool, and once he does, he's immediately enveloped by a watery bubble that appears to be hollow on the inside, but creates a constant pressure of water that just constantly goes around him. Vroom, 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 vroom. It does not appear to hinder his ability to interact with the world around him. It's as he moves around briefly just to get used to it, it seems that the bubble moves with him. However, it does seem to constantly draw upon the water that is constantly seems to be replenishing in the little pool that he's in. On the Wings of Freedom side, they have brought out Gunther, Haggart, and Samira. So Gunther is the Half-Orc, Haggart is the Aarakocra, and Samira is the young half-elven woman. They have selected Haggart to be the VIP for this one, as he is looking fairly hurt. So it seems that Samira and Gunther they look like they've taken a few bumps and scrapes, but they seem to be protected by some sort of magical energy. They are basically they look like they're going to be in a defensive stance. And then on the solo Bastion side, there's going to be Flint Broadstrike, Sarah Verus, and Body Knock. Sarah Verus is the red-haired woman who has got a very infectious smile about her, and then Body Knock is the gnome with the extremely crazy beard that flows pretty much everywhere. It seems that Body Knock is going to be the VIP. As the smallest, he's able to take some form of cover inside the pool itself. Already the crowd is cheering for Flint. He has a sense of brutality about them that the mob or the crowd is just really responding to. Flint! 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 And he is lapping it up. And when the match immediately begins, the mighty elements and the Wings of Freedom are immediately taking a defensive stance. Flint is already on the offensive. He is going immediately for the Wings of Freedom. Backed up by Sarah, who appears to be chanting encouragement at him. You can see that any flames that he takes are immediately healed by the words that Sarah says to him. Body Knock is taking quick pot shots with appears to be a low-level magic missiles at people. As soon as Flint gets over to Samira and Gunther, in one fell swoop, he brings Samira down, knocks her out completely. Gunther tries to take him on, however, Flint is way too strong. He tries to deflect him away, but Gunther is pushed out of the way. Haggart immediately goes onto the retreating area, but Flint is going in for the kill. With one fell swoop, he cuts Haggart's head off. And as soon as that happens, the bubble bursts. At that point, Tarhun is immediately going for Body Knock, followed by Balasar. Flint is already reveling in the victory. not to the point where he can't. He's not able to respond quickly by turning around to seeing Tahoe and Balasar both able to get up to Bodinock, who's now completely defenseless, despite the fact he's throwing spells. These guys are strong enough to take a few burning hands. And a thunder wave from Bodinock. They pick him up and force him over into the constant stream of fire, holding there up to the point where Flint is trying to get to him. However, by that point, after just about 6 seconds or so, the bubble bursts from the constant flame of fire, and the crowd is immediately cheering for the mighty elements. Flint is visibly angered by this. He makes a faint move towards Tahun, who does not respond well in kind, and it looks like they're squaring up with each other. The guards are immediately moving in to try and separate them, but it seems that they've got the better of themselves, and they're going to wait until the next round to duke it out. And then Tahun and Flint walk away from each other, with the mighty elements savouring their victory. They are brought back into the waiting area. Samira and Gunther look visibly upset over Haggart's death. Daig is rather consoling, and Bunyan is just sipping his drink, avoiding eye contact with you.
Bunyan.
So just going back a little bit, and when they put the ball over the fire,
they picked up Bodinock, and then they shoved him into the fire, and the ball naturally followed him with him. So it didn't prevent them from going into the ball to pick him up. So, yeah.
Did it look more like the amount of damage that was taken made the ball go? Or
it was more like the constant stream of fire forced the bubble to evaporate almost immediately.
Right, okay.
In terms of mechanicals, it seems that if a VIP was to spend 1 round in a stream of fire, their bubble will burst.
I was trying to go round it not mechanically, but yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. All right. The announcer comes along and says, "Well done for a fantastic match. The second match will begin in 2 minutes. Please make your final preparations."
Okay, who we sending in? What we doing?
Did we discern if you can cast spells from the bubble?
Yeah, because Body Knock was.
Okay, yeah. I couldn't remember if it was Body Knock in the bubble, but then that's cool.
Well, we've got Loic.
Talion does come up to you and says, "No matter what, I'm going to make sure you guys win. I'll help you take out the other team, and then I'll just walk into the fire, just pop my own bubble. I don't care."
Okay, well,
guy.
keep your eye on the monk, right?
Yeah, no, she's tricky. Yeah, I've seen her do some damage.
Try not to make it too obvious.
Oh, you know me. I'm a master of deception.
Wait, can I throw you into the fire? Oh, that sounds fun. I'll throw you into the fire.
Sure.
We'll put on a show.
Yeah,
He said,
sure.
Fuck my shit up.
Do you want me to scream? Or...
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
No problem.
That'd be fantastic.
Arri's a bit concerned, but she understands where Bella is coming from.
If there are any volunteers, I'll dip in. I'll jump in. I can pick about with water just about as well as Bella can, if not better. So it's the logical thing.
I think some of your healing spell casting might round us out quite well, Korgrin.
Always does. So, it looks like it's Loic, Bella, and myself.
So,
I will use second wind and take a short rest.
And who's going to be the VIP?
Loic.
I believe Loic.
Did we sleep after the race?
No, it's been about maybe an hour and a half since the race.
Okay.
Yeah, all the games have been today.
That's fine.
He'll try anyway.
Yeah, this laptop is just stupid, so...
No worries. Okay, so with that, the second round is called out, and you guys immediately make your way into your starting positions. After a few moments, the gates open up. The flames die away enough for you guys to be able to take your positions inside the arena itself. So if you want to position you, Loic, it's kind of you'll need to start inside the actual pool itself. But Korgrin and Arrabella, you guys can position yourself wherever you want. To be honest,
wrong Bella, I think.
The other Bella.
Oh, my bad. Arri, Bella, my bad. There we go. As soon as you get into the positions, Wally Griffoon shouts out, "And let the games begin!" Okay, so. Alright, so Talion is immediately going up first. He is going to take his bow and he is going to take 2 shots at Rayla. Hit. Oh dear. There are numbers in between there, Talion. Alright, so 4, so 8 plus 4, so that's 12 points of damage on Rayla.
He just loves his crits.
Yeah, and he loves his crit.
At least none of us were in the way.
So I still don't know what it is about Talion that rolls on that save. Okay, Loic, you're up.
Right, I'm seeing Talion targeted Rayla. I'm going to target her as well with 2 Eldritch Blasts. It feels good to say that's been so long.
Those are 2 hits. Go ahead and make a performance check, Verity. Why the hell not?
I'm just going to roll the damage for both of them together.
Sure. I would cheer with you, but I'm still recovering.
She gets pushed back 20 feet.
So, she goes slamming back into the wall. She barely makes a sound. However, she does visibly get hurt. So it's 20 force damage on her. And the rest of you can hear Verity and Arri cheering like crazy from the stands. I will allow. Let me roll a d3. So I'll re-roll that. Alright, so I will allow Loic on your next attack roll or check. You can be under the guidance spell effect.
Alright.
So that'll be a 1d4. Alright, so it is Rayla's turn. She is not happy about being blasted like that. She is going to drop her sword, reach inside her shield, and pull out a retractable spear that she immediately clicks into space. She immediately, rushing forward, she is going to chuck it at probably Loic, to be honest.
That's a long way to throw a spear.
She's got a disadvantage because it's 20 to 60 feet. So let me just check the range on this. Hold on. Well, I thought I snapped to center. Yeah, so you're just in this range for the disadvantage attack, so. So 17 to hit?
That hits. I got 14. A weak boy.
Alright, so that's 11 piercing damage. So she chucks it across. And once it hits you, it still has some smouldering embers from being thrown through the constant fire. When it hits you, it does dissipate, but it leaves a good steaming presence about it. Okay, and with that, she is going to rush through here. She's going to take the rest of it. She'll take 2d6 fire damage doing that. But she looks like she's moving in to you guys. Bellatrix, you're up.
Okay. The fire, how does it look like I'd be able to get through? Would I be able to run through? Do I have to do dex saves? Would I know?
Yes, go if you want to try and make a get through a momentary gap in the fire. Go ahead and make a. It's not gonna. It would be. So there are two ways you can do this. You can try and dodge through it, or you can just try to endure it and just shake it off. So it could either be a dex save or a con save. It's your choice.
Okay. Well, I have advantage on dex saves against stuff that I can see, so I would prefer dex.
Okay, go ahead and make a dex.
Okay.
The DC is 14.
Yay.
Oh, there we go. So you are able to get straight through a momentary gap in the fire, and you're able to pass through without. You feel hot, but you don't take any fire damage.
Okay. And I can move how 40. So I'm gonna get up close and personal. Yep. Just gonna get next to her.
Okay.
I forget you were 10-foot reach, so you could be 5 foot away.
Yeah.
Oh, I could. Would I
Up to
still
you.
be able to? Hang on. Yes, I would. Okay, I'll go there. And the bubbles, the source of water is the pools beneath, yeah?
Basically, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try to create a destroy water then. I might as well get started on that now.
All right then. What's the casting time for that?
So it's one action,
All right. So what's the range on it?
30 feet. So I made sure I was in 30 feet.
All right. So you immediately crack your hands, and almost a ripple of energy goes soaring through the sky, blocking out through the fire. And once it hits the water itself, the water goes and just kind of dissipates.
I'm gonna cast it at second level, which means 20 gallons of water.
20 gallons of water, and that will drain the entire pool.
Ooh.
And you can already see her bubble is beginning to dissipate.
Wow. Okay.
All right, Korgrin, it's your turn.
You're gonna see the most elegant thing ever: a dwarf trying to dodge through fire. So,
Make a dex save.
Do it.
he doesn't even need the
And
ring
he
of evasion.
does. And he does. You're able to do it. Following Bellatrix's example, you, like a graceful swan, through the fire.
Beautiful.
Oh shit!
The crowd enjoys that, and they start cheering out for Korgrin. Korgrin, Korgrin. Oh, he's gone.
He has. I'm coming back. Don't worry.
Oh shit!
He died.
Yeah,
Korgrin
I died in
died.
fire. Oh my god! There's
my
a burning
God,
dwarf.
I can't
Save
believe
him,
it.
Lord! Save him! I don't know why that happened. I clicked on my character and then suddenly it broke.
X.
Just loading in slowly. Ooh, we're laggy. Ooh, we're laggy.
Ruh-roh.
There we go.
There.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I make it? Let's see. What other ways could I have gone? Where was I? There?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I need to get to there. Oh shit. I don't think I can. Oh, I don't know if I go diagonally like that.
Yeah, do it.
Is that possible? I know. There. It's a lot of diagonal squares, man.
You're dodging and weaving.
Bob and weave.
One weave.
So let's say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Nah, probably not. Because we're going by squares. So just outside. That's fine. Actually, no, you know what? Action to dash.
Okay.
So I'm only going to move 5, 10 foot closer.
All right.
Yeah. And then we're going to action surge.
Okie dokie.
And then I'm going to do the same and cast Create or Destroy Water.
On the pool?
On the bubble, on the pool, whatever's left.
The only thing that's left is the bubble, and you would have been told that the bubble is resistant to that sort of thing.
Ah.
So yeah, I don't want you to waste a spell slot. The water in the pool is already gone.
Then I'm not sure how we're going to pop that. Okay. Then I'm going to... Can I retract then?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, fucking...
So I didn't know what you were trying to do, so I'm waiting for
fair.
you to take your action surge back.
That's fair. Then I'm going to Guiding Bolt. Let's say Rayla. Okie
dokie. What level?
First level.
First level. Okay. Morgana is going to allow that. So go ahead and make an attack roll.
I have rolled. I don't know if it's coming up. For some reason, I can't access chat.
No, it hasn't.
Again, clicking on the chat tab, nothing's happening. I'm just going to dip out and dip back in.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Like there.
Sorry, guys.
That's right.
I also know my mouse is fucking up, and I left-click it double-clicks most things, so that's interesting. Okay, we're in chat. Here we go. And we're going to... Come on, character sheet.
Oh, the fun joys of online. That'll be a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice. See if this is damage. No, it is not. Fantastic.
Okay, so you blast a guiding bolts.
There you go.
Into what's that? So it's 14 plus the 13 damage, right?
Oh no, it was 13. I thought my guiding bolt was roll for damage,
so
but it's roll to hit.
So I'll give her an extra hit point then. Yes, so the guiding bolt blasts forward and hits her straight in there. As she tumbles down onto the ground, immediately kind of rolling that mid-action roll to get herself back onto her feet, but you can see she's limping. She's quite hurt, actually.
Good, because she was the bitch.
Alright. And there's Morgana's turn. Morgana is going to cast a fourth level... fourth level black tentacles.
Ugh.
On Loic. So can you make a dexterity saving throw, please, Loic?
Yep. For the future though, would I would have had the option to counter it?
What range is counter spell? 60 feet.
I believe it's 60. Oh, I'm too far away, aren't I?
Yeah, she's too far away. Whereas Black Tentacles has got a range of 90 feet.
Okay. Good call. I got 16 on the deck save.
Okay. Read the thing. Alright, so yes, squirming ability creation. These tentacles turn the ground. So your area is now difficult terrain.
Ooh.
So you avoid.
Promised.
So you avoid the damage, and you are not restrained, as all around you, necrotically black energy tentacles, almost like a form of a giant octopus, just raises from the ground and tries to wrap itself around you. You immediately shoot out a few Eldritch blasts to just like pop them away. However, they're constantly trying to squirm in around you and constrain you. You know, if you stay there, that's gonna you'll be subjected to another dex save.
Oh, that's enough to make me want to move.
All right, it is June's turn. What's she gonna do? She ain't got much. Just kind of wants to stay there, really. Alright, so she will make 3 dart attacks against Talion. All of them miss. So, boom, boom, boom. He immediately just just dodges out the way of them, kind of Matrix style. Vroom, vroom, vroom. And she just goes, and then she steps out of her bubble. She's going to head over here to there.
Oh, close.
Yeah.
She's sizzling.
So, as soon as she stepped out, as soon as the water went away, her bubble started sizzling already. And you can tell that the bubble is already bursting away. And if she is out without water for a few more seconds, that bubble is liable to burst.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to stay within these tentacles.
It is Talion's turn. Talion is going to take 2 shots at Morgana. Both of them hit, however, Morgana is going to activate Shield to blast both of those shots away. And Talion's going to stay right where he is. Loic, it's your turn.
Well, seeing as my companions have already waited out, I'm going to try to get away from these tentacles.
Right, so they've got a 20-foot radius. Let me just draw. Yeah, that was the radius on them.
So I'll get right next to the fire, but not going in it. And
so your bubble is already sizzling away. So if you are outside of your water source at the end of your next turn, the bubble may pop.
I'm gonna try to go through the flame and just get to right here.
All right.
No, don't do that.
No, Clayton.
By quickly rushing through the flames, can you make a dex save for me, please?
I don't want the bubble to burst and just smash
Get
me
back in the water.
Okay, so you will be taking.
There's tentacles in there.
8 points of fire damage reduced to 4 because you are of your elemental adept.
There's tentacles in there.
So the fire is okay. And the bubble popping is also.
However, the bubble is already stressing under the pressure. But just by quickly rushing through the flame, it didn't immediately pop.
But now you have to get back to the water source. Okay.
I'm gonna target June.
Okay.
2 Eldritch Blasts.
Sure. 2 hits.
Actually, what is my charisma? Is it 4 or 5? It's 5. Okay, cool. I was shortchanging myself.
So it's 18 points of force damage, and she too is blasted back into the wall. The bubble under extreme pressure. She slides down a little bit and just looks real pissed off.
That's it for me.
All right, Rayla's turn. Rayla is. Yeah. She doesn't know about your abilities, Bellatrix, so she is going to try to run away, going straight for Loic. So you get your opportunity attack.
Yes.
At advantage, guiding bolt.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm not using my sheet because I don't trust it, but I am going to. It's mine.
That is definitely a hit. Go ahead and roll damage, and that will stop her from moving.
Yes, get back here, please.
I'm like cheering. I'm like, woo, Bella, go!
I was blushing. Oh gosh. Only 3, really? Okay.
So that's 5 points of damage against her.
Take that.
Alright, so that stops her from going there. So she's going to pull out her last spear and throw it at Loic.
Love that.
Still at disadvantage because you're over 20 feet away. 14 to hit.
It ties.
Oh, is that your AC?
Yep.
Makes it.
That's a hit then. So you take 14 piercing damage.
Oh my goodness.
Gets
We're
you
not feeling
straight
so
in the
good,
shoulder,
Mr. Korgrin.
almost knocking you over.
We are not feeling so good.
Bellatrix, it's your turn.
Arri's just screaming at the top of her lungs, "Get back in the
Get back in the fucking pool, you idiot! I mean, most of the crowd is kind of laughing and sort of oohing and ahhing at Loic at the moment. They've never seen a display quite like that. All right, what are you up to, Bellatrix?
Can I ascertain whether any water that isn't in the pool would keep the bubble alive, or does it have to be specifically the water from the original pool?
You'll have to find out.
Ah! Loic, you piece of shit, why have you done this?
There was tentacles in the water. I'm not gonna sit there.
There was water in the water!
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
I had to deal with that freaking swamp beast in the cave. I'm not doing that again.
Okay.
My fair share of aboleths.
Fuck's sake. Bum, 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 bum.
Sugoi.
I'm going to use create or destroy water, but instead of making a pool, I'm going to make a constant rain flow. It's
on Loic?
On Loic, yeah.
Alright, and as you do that, his bubble strengthens. And you get the feeling that just being in the immediate area is not causing his bubble to burst. The only way they could burst now is if he was either taken out or forced into the jet streams.
Bella's just going to turn around and be fucking careful, what are you doing?
Okay, it is Korgrin's turn.
I'm trying to listen to their signals from the stand as I'm prying the spear out of my chest.
Ella's there, so she's looking right at you, my guy.
I turned to you and was like,
how hurt is Rayla looking?
She's looking very hurt.
Blooded?
As in, one good hit could probably bring her down.
Fantastic. We're going to walk up close, and I'm going to hopefully not fuck this up. Look at June while I do this and said, I told you I'd beat the shit out of your sister.
Oh!
Oh, fuck yeah!
Oh,
damn!
Wow!
I mean, she's going to do that, but... she's going to do that, but...
It does not.
I don't think it matters.
Nope.
So, this is going to be with Divine Strike as well, so that's an extra D8. So that's... This is roll 2d8 and both get doubled because it's.
Is this going to be lethal?
No, but I am going to give her the worst headache she has ever had.
Right.
Plus 5, so that's 12 plus 5 damage. 17 damage right to the noggin.
Where did you? Oh yes. 17 damage.
Yes, sorry.
You didn't roll damage.
Yeah, so 2d8.
Yeah, I see that now. I see that. My eyesight is going. So with that, you Kong her across the head. Dong! And she just got... ow! And she falls over completely unconscious. As she falls over unconscious, both Morgana and June look absolutely mortified. Not, however, directed at you, Korgrin, directed at Rayla.
Oh, because she made noise? Oh.
Alright, it is Morgana's turn. So Morgana is going to drop concentration, so those tentacles disappear. And... Let's see. I wonder... Sorry, roll to All right, so Morgana is going to bonus action Misty Step. So she's going to move there. She's going to bonus action Misty Step here. And as she comes in behind you, Korgrin, she's going to reach out and touch you on the shoulder, and you can see her eyes going a greenish black that sort of emanates from her entire being.
This is either going to be... Ooh.
Yeah, that does save. So, yeah, you get the feeling she was trying to bestow a curse upon you. However, you resist it. Okay. It is June's turn.
Oh,
June is going to dash to 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And she is going to fight with Talion to try and get into that space. So effectively, they are both occupying the pool at the moment. So it's prevented her bubble from bursting, but she's not in the pool enough for it to regain its previous strength.
Yeah, she did just go through a bunch of flames.
Yep. Alright, it is Talion's turn, and Talion is just going to take the shove action and try to boot her out.
Wait, did
she went through 2 flames.
Yeah, that's a lot of flame.
Yeah, she dashed through. She's a quick person. She dashed through it. Like, if you stay in the flames, that's how the bubble bursts. But if you move through it, you just take the damage. Actually, that's a good thing. I need to take saving.
He's hoping the flames kill her.
She is quite hurt. Where is she? If she went through it twice, she'll have to make 2 dex saves.
Yes.
I mean, she's a monk, so... Oh, never mind. That's a fail.
Yeah, so she'll take the 2d6, 5 damage. Oh, that actually really hurt her.
Fuck you, June. Bitch.
Alright, so Talion is going to take the shove action, so it's going to be... Let's say opposed. And as she gets into the water, Talion just basically boots her in the face out of it. Her bubble is very liable to burst at the moment. Actually, the shove action puts her 10 feet away.
Oh.
Let me just check. I just want to check that.
I can't remember.
Why have I got Sandman in my head?
Mr. Sandman.
Bring me a drink.
Bring me some sand.
Making the
cute. The watcher like freaking poisoning my mind.
And their bubble touch.
Alright, it's actually, considering the incident moment, it's actually going to be much bloody easier for me to just check the book before this thing blows up. Alright, actions in combat.
Oh, Mr. Sandman. Bring me a
If you win the contest, you either knock the target prone or push it 5 foot away from you.
5 foot. Oh, okay. Apparently Reddit is down. Alright, sure. So yeah, only 5 feet away, so he survives on that one. So Loic, it's your turn.
Seeing what happened to Korgrin, and now that Morgana's kind of turned away from me, I'm going to unleash the Blight on her with a 5th level spell slot, so I need a con saving throw.
She's going to use a reaction to counterspell that at 3rd
Can I counterspell her counterspell?
That's a good question. I
think it's...
No, because you would have to use a spell.
Yeah.
It's too... Doesn't it count as a bonus action?
Yeah, it's a bonus action. No, it's a reaction,
isn't it?
It's a reaction.
So I don't know if you can take reactions on your turn, though. I think
that's what I was thinking. Like, I would be doubtful because you'd effectively be trying to cast 2 spells at once.
Basically, yeah.
Reactions only allow you to do it because you've got, free hands, free mouth. So.
It seems like, I'm looking online, it seems like you can't. Okay, either way, so
All right, so in any case, she needs to make an opposed check against yours. So the DC. What's your spell level at the moment?
5.
5. So the DC is going
15.
to be 15.
Oh, come on, please miss.
So it is an intelligence check. No. Alright, that's Gunther. Why Gunther?
Gunther, what you doing?
You rolled initiative for Gunther earlier, and I was taking the piss out of it.
Hold on, let me edit this. Why is it? For some reason, it's coming up as Gunther, but it is.
So does my spell work?
Yeah, it does. So,
Oh, brilliant! I need a con saving throw.
Con save. 14.
Let me check. So that would have to be my spell save. It's been a while. So my spell save is 17, so it's not high enough. So she's gonna be
that
taking.
Is a failure.
She's gonna be taking the full 98.
Oh yeah.
Christ.
That's so much.
Ooh.
Ah.
So.
Dude.
So. She sees you going to cast a spell, and she immediately puts her hand up to basically stop it. However, she's not accustomed to the raw power that is Loic Ruvan. And her spell has no effect as you overcome it. And you can see her body almost shrink in size. She immediately starts coughing, as she already looked rather sickly, but now she looks deadly sickly. That hurt her a lot. Anyways,
seeing as the tentacles are now gone, I'm gonna dive through this flame and back into the water. I'm gonna try to move from here to here as I see the crowd just jeering at me.
The rain is raining over him as well.
So you avoid the damage at the time.
I give a little thumbs up to the crowd as I get back in the zone, and then
Loic! They like that spell. Bellatrix, it's your turn.
Well, I guess we need to make it look fair. Should I start draining the water of Talion's pool?
If you want.
Yeah, go on then. Let's do
that. Okay, so immediately the water dissipates. And he looks at you, and he kind of, over the top dramatically, just goes, "Now, what will I do now?"
Ella rolls her eyes.
Korgrin, it's your turn.
Are we gonna smack a thought?
If she breathes.
This is the vernacular I need my cleric to have.
Are you gonna add anything to that?
If it hits, I'll add my my divine strike, but I'm not gonna plus 10 it. No.
No, then it's a miss.
Really? Oh wow.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. Yeah. Bonus action. War priest creature. Gonna yeet her again.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
You swing and she misses. You go to swim again. She sort of just flicks her hand, and your hammer kind of just like slips from your hands and goes over to the flame, and is kind of being suspended in the flame, sort of in midair at the moment. You can see a little bit of like magical energy, sort of almost like a string attached from her finger to your hammer at the moment. And it's glowing red hot.
Well, that's rude.
That's gonna hurt her more when you hit her next.
Can I have my hammer back, please?
She just shakes her head. And it is going to be her turn. Okay, so she is... We
got a 20. We got a 1.
What can you do?
Man.
Korgrin, can you make a charisma saving throw, please?
I can certainly try. Bonk.
Fucking hell, you and your bloody saves. She goes out to wave her hand, and you almost feel as if your entire body is
banished.
almost about to leave this plane of existence. However, the light of Moradin shines through you, and you resist the effect.
Nope.
And yeah, that is her. June is she just kicks the ground and spits and just stays there until her bubble just pops. There's nothing she could have done. She couldn't have gone through the flames. The water in front of her dissipates. And with that, Griffin shouts out, "And the Silent Sisters have been eliminated from this round! Now, who will survive? The sole survivor or Team Numpty?" So, effectively, Morgana just looks disappointed, but she's backing away from the fight. Effectively, she's out of it, basically. It is Talion's turn. Talion is gonna fire a few shots at Bellatrix, and he's intentionally going to miss. So you see a few shots go straight past your head, and he just goes, "Damn it! Why can't I hit anything?"
The question is, does anyone trust Talion to intentionally miss?
You're not in the fight, so yes.
Watching.
This is just my inner monologue from the stands.
Loic, it's your turn.
Can I have some Eldritch Blasts intentionally miss him?
Yeah, of course. So a few Eldritch Blasts goes, vroom, vroom, cracks into the side, and he just goes, "Oh no, I'm being overwhelmed."
That's it.
Bellatrix, it's your turn.
I don't know if I want to intentionally miss him. No.
I know he did say some mean things last night.
Yeah, he did.
And he did agree that you could put him in the flame.
Is gonna do that. It's not gonna hit him. So good. Where am I? Where is he? Okay, I'm gonna through the flame. Get to here.
Yep.
Deck save?
Yep, please.
Bless you.
Impressive.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so
it's 4, but
you take 6 points of fire damage.
that's fine. That goes to that.
Has anyone else noticed that Bella's hair looks really amazing, like that yellow and orange, and oh my god, it's on fire!
Fire! Don't say that!
The amount of gel in there. We're looking at a nuclear-sized reactor meltdown level here.
It's not actual gel.
No, it's animal fat.
So you burst through the flames, and get up to Talion, who looks slightly worried.
She's just gonna grin maniacally. It's gonna be scary. And grab him and pull.
I'm just going to say, so for the sake of brevity, he's not going to resist this at all. You put him into the flames, and after just about 3 or 4 seconds, his bubble just pops.
I was going to say, before that happens, could I pretend to bless Bella and just say, the strength of Moradin flows through you, worthy disciple, as Talion gets yoked.
And Bellatrix seems to glow a golden yellow as the crowd just starts screaming, "Bellatrix! Bellatrix! Bellatrix!"
Back into the middle, just be flexing, just like
yeah, the crowd's definitely on your favour at the moment.
Fire a little bit to put myself out.
With that, Wally shouts out, "And Team Numpty have taken the day! Well done! Yeah!" And the crowd just goes wild. They're like, "Yeah! Yeah! Numpty! Numpty! Numpty!"
There we go. There's my gold.
And with that, Rayla and June, Morgana pops a healing potion down Rayla's mouth. She comes to consciousness, and with that, they respectfully bow, and they all leave. You all leave through your respective arenas together.
Well done, guys.
That's a great success.
So I'm gonna I'm going to go on a chair next to Loic and smack him around the... Ow, I just hit the wall. Smack him around the back of the head. We haven't even been drinking tonight. Like, what the hell is that?
I saw the tentacles.
It was a
So you
spell.
tripped fire when you're in a water bubble.
I don't know what sort of sick tricks these people are trying to play on me. We won.
Pop your bubble. That's it. Lord man.
Alright. So the announcer comes through and says, well, it seems that we've got ourselves a front runners already. I wonder what the rest of you are going to be able to do against Team Numpty. And most of the teams are just glaring evils at all of you. Except Tally, he doesn't care. And she says, well, next time we're going to be having an interesting one. It's going to be a multi-combat round. A maximum team of 2. Now we'll be going to be playing sort of a inbound rule kind of game. The first person to go down and stay pinned down for more than 6 seconds, or if you are thrown into the water and can't get out of the water in under 6 seconds, then you lose. So this is going to be a test of pure strength today. So I wonder what we're all going to be doing. Well, you have 25 minutes to get ready, so I hope you are preparing. And with that, she bows and ducks out of the way.
I can take some heals. I'm at 59, unless someone needs it more than me.
I'm actually good. I didn't take a scratch that fight. Went quite well.
Yeah, I took 2 spears right to the gut, so I'm out for this one, guys.
I can't remember how many spells I've used from the diadem.
I think you've only used 3, to be honest.
Did I?
I think so. And I think they were low-level ones, so...
Level... Okay, let me... One second. I'm going to write this down somewhere so I don't forget next time. Because I looked from my book, I was like, this is the kind of thing I would write down, but I didn't write down anything, because obviously I am the worst.
Just as a heads up, if anyone... Whoever does go in, whether that's myself or someone else, I can use Freedom of Movement. It's my last 4th level spell for the day, but that'll stop you from being grappled, which is going to be mighty handy. So just yoting that in the chat.
I think.
Should we say it was
Otti?
It doesn't sound like a very Rennas challenge. I'll put it that way.
Well,
What was this one?
you two. This is basically wrestling.
Should we
Definitely
say
not
it was
Arri.
the first level's 2 second level? Jack.
What was that, Verity?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Should we say it was 2 first level and 2 second level from the diadem?
Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay,
I
does
can cast
anyone want-
Blur on myself, and then that gives
You can raise.
any attack. Yeah, I could raid. Oh, I can't.
Yeah.
I could do it before, and then. So in that 25 minutes, I'm going to steal the mithril armor from Rennas.
Yep, here you go.
You advantage on strength checks and throws.
We're going to do through the diadem a level 3 cure wounds on who wants it? Or who do we think is going to need it for?
If I'm going into this fight, I should probably get some.
I've got enough for a healing potion, kind of would do me. I'd like 20 down.
I am like 30 something down.
Okay, we'll wait to see who's going in, and then I'll cast any cure wounds before then.
Just as a question, Jack, can I concentrate while I'm raging?
No, you can't.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just trying to look for what I have that might be useful in this one, but I don't think I have anything again. Unless I use catapult and just like knock people prone off the platform, which I doubt they'll be anywhere close to the platform.
Should I turn into a bear?
Always. Just not a baby polar bear, but it's just too cute and too squidgy. Everyone will want to give you cuddles.
Or
and then throw you in the water.
I could cast fly on someone, and if they have freedom of movement, then they're up and out and...
Can anyone cast water walk?
I can ritual cast it, so I will ritual cast water walk.
Okay.
Congratulations, you can all walk on water for 1 hour.
Yay!
Can it shoot you up out of the water as well?
Yes, so if you target a creature submerged in a liquid, the spell carries the target to the surface of the liquid at a rate of 60 feet per round. But that's assuming you're already in the water. If you're on the water, I imagine you can't really be forced into it because it as if it were harmless, solid ground. So it'd be like trying to push someone through stone, basically. It's not going to work.
I don't know. Flint's pretty strong.
I mean, yeah, maybe, I don't know if there's some kind of like secret DM strength check that they can make.
No. I would say if it works the same as normal ground, you couldn't be forced into it. The only thing that would obviously happen is if it was dispelled, then you would like straight in.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm thinking Rennas might actually be good for this one because like he can dodge and shit. If I cast fly on him, he just has to stay above everyone, shooting them from above. And then
I mean, for all intents and purposes, this would be less more about combat and probably more about athletics and acrobatics.
Which,
yeah, Rennas again, acrobatics.
But at the same time, he did just die for a brief second. And we do have two people that automatically get advantage on athletics checks and have dummy thick strength.
Yeah, I'm just worried about the monks. Because, like, if a monk does a stunning strike...
Monks are out of key. They're out of key points.
Yeah.
They've exhausted themselves.
At this point, it's been about 10 minutes or so. The announcer comes back and it is, okay, so the next teams have been assigned. So up for the first match will be Team Numpty versus the Wings of Freedom and Solo Bastion. So please choose your two representatives to go into the arena. Okay, thank you very much. And she ducks away again.
What are we thinking, lads?
Are any of you good at ranged? I don't know who's going in on freedom, the Wings of Freedom, but if they fly, then you're going to need something ranged.
They were Dragonborn, I think. So
the Wings of Freedom. That's Bunyan's group.
Yeah.
Shit. Fair point. So you've got Bunyan, you've got Deeg. Deeg Hanelhart hasn't participated in any groups yet, but I don't think he's a spellcaster.
I mean, worst case, if they've got someone up, you know, Bella, can you fly? Don't they have the Arrabella eagle thing?
Aarakocra, he got pretty fucked up in the first round.
Yeah, no, the Aarakocra was killed.
Time to rest.
The Aarakocra was decapitated in the last round by Flint.
Oh, okay.
No, he wasn't. You said that, but he was banned from that round from attacking in the first round. So you retconned it, so it was someone else that died.
Yeah, no, he died in the last round.
Oh, shit. Okay, yes. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can I send Toby to do some recon again?
Yeah, of course. Make Toby make a stealth check, please.
Oh!
All right. So who is he going to go spy on first?
Who are we more worried about?
We know it's going to be Flint and one of his spellcasters, so go for Wings of Freedom.
I can't remember who's in what, so just, Wings of Freedom first then.
Okay, so little lizard slithers all the way over and starts spying on them. From what you can tell, Verity, this is the time where Deg's basically, all right then, lads, it's time to get serious. The last few rounds are all that matters. Now we've been holding our two secret weapons in reserve, so we're going to go into the next 2 rounds and we're going to dominate it. So I'll be going in and I'll be taking Bunyan as well. We'll blast them out, we'll get them underneath the water, we'll suffocate them, we'll do whatever we have to do. But our magics cannot be overstated. We're going to wipe the floor of them.
Okay, so, still looking through Toby, I'm just going to be saying that out loud to the rest of them, they've been reserving some magic for this, guys. They're getting ready to hit hard, so they have, a good reserve of spell slots. Okay, now to the next one, Toby.
Right, so Flint is enjoying a large cask of ale. Can't believe I'm not fucking winning already. So I'm up against those pussies over there, eh? Alright, well. Cameron, you're in with me. You better be boosting me good. I'll rip their fucking necks apart, I swear. They look at me the wrong way, they do. I swear it. Cameron just goes, I think they're alright, Flint. Oi! Do I pay you to talk back to me? Or do I pay you to help me? Yeah, alright, no problem.
Now would be an opportune time for someone to give Flint some stink eye. He's quite paranoid.
I like look over and try to give him the stink eye, but really badly.
You know when you look at someone up and down, and then you go, huh, do that to him.
But he kind of takes
So-
it like I'm kind of flirting with him, kind of thing.
Oh, that
Do you like
Half-Orc's
that?
staring at me. I don't know whether I should puke or what.
Aw.
Okay, so he's racist.
Bloody half-breeds.
Ooh.
To which Cameron looks very, very disgruntled by that, but he doesn't say anything.
Maybe we can slide Cameron some moolah to throw the fight.
Maybe we could.
Loic, you recognize Cameron.
How so?
Yes.
Is he part
He
of La
looks-
Resistance?
He's not met him before, but his characteristics and his mannerisms and how he holds himself looks very, very similar to how the Flame used to act.
Whom?
Am I saying that right? The Flame or it's the
Oh, gotcha.
it's the clan that was butchered, basically.
And how certain am I of this? Like, what's my level of confidence?
Half and half. Can't be too sure. He keeps his white hood up. He's clearly. I mean, you can tell half elves just from a glance. Loic, you're used to that sort of thing. You can easily tell this guy's a half elf.
Is he with a group of other people?
Yeah, he's the only half elf in the party. There's one tiefling, one human, one gnome, and then Flint is a human.
Can I go over to him, or would that be inappropriate?
Up to you.
All right, I'll go over to him.
Ooh.
Okay.
Here we go.
Bear with me just a little
You do
moment.
you, boo.
I'm going to take a healing potion in the meantime, then.
I don't know if you both want to mark it down. You can water walk or something like that, or if you just want to put it in chat.
I've made a little mental note, but I'm going to forget.
Will we send it in?
I'm working under the assumption it's you two, so you both have it. But well, no, okay, so it goes on everyone, but whoever goes in has it because water walk can be cast on blah 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 up to 10 willing creatures. So
Because I think
it doesn't really matter.
we should send Otti in at least.
So Toby's still over there listening in.
So, Loic, you wander over to the Wings of Freedom, and Flint just stares you up and down and says, "You alright? Fancy dying a little bit quicker than usual?"
Oh, that'd be great. I mean, as much as I'm waiting for my gizzard to be rolling over the floor by your hand, I was hoping I could talk to your friend, and I motioned towards Cameron.
You think this fucking half-breed is my friend?
Well, don't really care what you call him. I was just wondering if I could have a word.
Make a persuasion roll. Alright. Well, at least I never say I'm not a kind man. I always grant the final request before death. Cameron, see what he wants. Cameron just shrugs and walks over and basically secludes himself from the group.
I
Hi.
I take my hood off enough just to kind of flash in my ears to show him that I too am a half elf, and I look to him and say, "The city's in ruins. People are starving. We're fighting each other to the death for the coin. Could I offer you a drink at least, or some sort of refreshment for a half elven brother?"
I don't have any brothers.
Would you care to elaborate on that?
Well, what clan do you hail from?
The proud clan of Reuven, but
Oh yes, the proud clan of Reuven, who let my clan fall into
See, I sense
be
something.
destroyed.
I sense something different about you. You hold yourself differently, even though you are from the same city and are a part of the same race. Am I? How is it that someone from your legacy survives this long?
I have eyes watching over me, eyes that do not belong to the deceitful observer. We tried at the end to tell the other clans that he betrayed us, yet they did not want to listen.
My friend, I know this might seem boastful, and I know you have no reason to trust me considering I'm one of the party members that are going to be gunning for your party's throats. But I went face-to-face with the Observer. I've seen him for his true form, and I've banished him to the far reaches of the realm. Take that for what it is. I don't expect you to believe me.
If that's true, you have my respect. If it's not, I don't care.
A fair sentiment. Where do you live within the city? Certainly not within the Half-Elven ward.
No, I don't feel welcome around there anymore. I tend to keep to the shadows. I have a little hut. It's away from the prying eyes.
I can understand your disdain for my clan and my people, but just know that the sacrifices that have been made by your clan have propelled us down a path that has taken many of my people's lives. And if you need anything I can provide, I'll try to accommodate that for you.
Could throw the fight for me. I could really use it with the 25,000 gold.
Some things you have to earn yourself, I'm afraid. But on a more practical level, if you're getting blowback from the guards, or if you're experiencing anything that you know that our people do experience, and I can help, just let me know. I have a vested
Don't worry
interest.
about that. Don't worry about that. I can look after myself. Thank you very much. I have a patron that assists with those matters for certain favors.
Do you care to elaborate on that, if you don't mind me asking?
Make a persuasion roll.
Oh, depending on what this is, I might choose to add 10. So don't immediately tell me right away. No, that's fine. I'll keep it.
Wally Griffoon looks after me.
Do I know about that?
Yeah, he's the Minister of Entertainment. He's the guy who's hosting this arena.
Interesting. I've heard that half-elves tend to work within these parts. How's that relationship for you? What do you do for him? What does he do for you, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, he doesn't do anything to me, but I do a lot to him.
Do I get any sort of connotation from that? Is that...
Take that for what you will.
Okay. Well, keep an open mind. I understand that what's happened in the past can kind of tend to taint the way you view my clan, but I have a vested interest with getting back inside the Half-Elven ward. I have a vested interest within trying to potentially save our people. If that's something you're interested in, please find me. I don't expect you to immediately jump on board, or if at all, but I feel the need to extend an invitation to someone that shares a similar heritage as myself.
If I see any progress in that front, I may consider it, but he just pats you on the shoulder before walking off. You're fighting a lost battle. We lost this fight centuries ago. We're merely just existing now. He walks back to his group.
Yep, I'll keep that in mind. I'll walk back to the party.
Jack, for the fight, was it both party members had to be unconscious or in the water?
That's right, yes.
Pinned,
yeah.
Sorry, pinned.
All right, so who's going in?
I am not. I will be short resting.
It'll be me and Bella.
Yeah,
we're going to go in hand in hand.
Okay. As people are going in, is there a point where I can go up to Bella where I'm close to the other people as well?
Could you elaborate on that, please?
Because I want to cure wounds her, but I want to use the diadem to do so. And if it explodes, I'd rather explode around everyone else.
Yeah, so basically you'll have to do it like in like the middle of the room.
Just so it's like, the people we're up against are in range as well.
Are in range as well. Okay, no problem.
So I'm imagining like as they're
I would say, considering it's not a very spacious room, so you could easily do it in the middle of a room and target pretty much most of the people.
Okay, I'm gonna be like, if this goes well, you'll be fine. If not,
And if it doesn't, just so you know, if it doesn't go well, it would be considered an assault on people outside of the match, and the team would be. Because that level of extent would probably kill most of them because they are very, very hurt from the fights.
And probably me. And probably you.
I heal her, and then whilst trying to do so, I kill her.
Yes.
Bye.
So it's up to you.
Mm.
Now you can take her out of the waiting area to an area where there isn't anybody around and risk it.
And then it's just me and you. At risk of dying.
Okay, then we'll do that because I want to do it at level 3.
Okay. So you take him out into a deserted corridor, leading Bella away. Just it's about a good 30, 40 feet away from any person that you know of.
I'm scared.
I'm sorry, I'm just gonna borrow for a second. I might heal her or I might kill her. We'll find out. Let's go.
I'm scared. Don't kill me, please.
The tiara speaks to you and she says, "Oh, I hope you do well. Oh, I'm very nervous."
Yeah, well, like I said, either we're going to be nice and healed and everything's going to be grand, or not.
Who's the backup if I die?
I'll trust you. I trust you.
Well, there's your first mistake. Okay, so I'm going to cast Cure Wounds. There's a D100. And I fail.
I had a feeling it'd be a fail.
Okay, so with that, you cast it, and the die then and explodes.
Oops. You're rolling damage now, yeah?
I just need to bring up the thing. Diadem of power. I spent 2 weeks balancing that. Never give your players good things; they don't appreciate.
Balancing it? It's failed twice since we've had it.
I know. Alright, I need to know your maximum HPs, please.
93.
61? I was really lucky! God damn it.
So neither of you die, but you both take 66 points of psychic damage.
I'm unconscious.
I'm unconscious.
So, I need Bella to make an intelligence saving throw. Verity automatically fails.
I need to make a what, sorry?
An intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence.
Guys, make it seem like foul play from the other contestants.
I'm not smart.
Oh no! What has happened?
Alright, so you both take 66 points of psychic damage. So it just goes, and almost like a pulse wave just pops out. The diadem itself shatters into a million pieces, and the psychic blast from it overwhelms you, Verity, and your vision just goes black. Bella, you just see blood pouring from Verity's eyes and ears before you two go completely blackened. Okay.
Did I hear that noise?
It was a psychic blast, so
Alright.
go ahead and make a perception check to do with hearing, because
Toby would have been with them and he would have disappeared because I wouldn't be focusing on anymore.
Yeah, that's true. So Toby does disappear. I would say you didn't hear it, but you did see Toby disappear.
Okay, I see Toby disappear, and I just say something's happened, and then I go to the way they went.
Okay, so when you make your way outside, just shortly down the corridor, you can see 2 bodies on the floor belonging to Bellatrix and Verity. They are pretty much covered in blood throughout their face. So both of you make death saving throws, please.
Okay.
Okay, so you both succeed. So,
Can I try to stabilize him?
yeah, how will you do that?
I guess the only way I can do it is with a medicine check, because I don't have anything actually on me.
Do you have...
scroll of healing word?
The scroll is in Otti's bag.
Do you have a healer's kit?
I cast Good Berry, and I pop them in their chops and make them chew.
Okay. They come back with 1 HP.
Okay, let's get rid of a spell.
Both of you have got extremely bad headaches.
Ow. The fuck?
The hell happened?
Cure wounds.
I cast. Oh. Look. Like, I could cast Cure Wounds at level 3 with my normal spells, but then, like, wild magic, and what if I fuck that up?
I'm bleeding from my nose. Ew.
I think I'm bleeding from everywhere.
Oh, yeah, you look worse than me.
Elle, you're not going to be able to go in, are you?
No. I best not. I've got 1 HP. I don't feel very well.
We need to get you. Can you walk?
You've got 5 minutes before the match starts.
I'm just thinking of getting them back into the room with everybody else because they actually have healing powers, and like, I'm a halfling and she's a big old barbarian. I wouldn't be able to carry her or drag her.
They can move. They're just they've just got massive headaches.
We need to send someone else in. I can't go in.
I mean, I can go in. I just don't know how much good I'll be at a grappling contest. I feel Korgrin might be a better replacement than me.
Well, I guess
I'm
if
still pretty
Korgrin
injured
can do the
and I'm pretty
freedom of
weak,
movement,
so...
then... I mean,
Korgrin doesn't know shit right now.
Yeah, I'm not in that room. No one knows.
I thought you made it back to us. Sorry.
I'm walking them both back in.
So when you start coming back into it, all of the teams immediately notice their two of their biggest hitters are looking fucked up immediately, and the first thing they do is they immediately look at the other teams to see if they did anything about that. And the guards immediately come over and says, "I'm sorry, are you all right? Have you been attacked?"
I barge through the guards and be like, "What the hell happened? Why are you bleeding?"
Explosion, and I started bleeding from everything. Now I'm hurting.
Yeah, Bella's just wiping blood from...
I'm trying to be vague that the guards can try and guess if it's like foul play or not.
Yeah.
Well, they are asking if it is foul play. They're like directly asking.
I'm gonna get a chair, move a chair, like slam a chair down, stand on the chair and stand on the bar and be like, "Who the fuck did this? Because that is not cool."
Make an intimidation check.
Would this be with my strength or just my charisma?
Either or.
I'm just gonna roll a 20 and add 5 to it then. 5 plus and then proficiency, so plus 9. D20.
Mm-hmm.
So
plus 18. Yeah.
The other teams look at you, and I mean, they're as intimidated as your rivals could be in this situation. They'll be like, the Silent Sisters just shrug. The Wings of Freedom just go, "No, we're not us." Flint just bursts out laughing and says, "Oh, I wish it was me!" The Mighty Elements are like, "Boy, it was not us. No, we've been here the entire time." And Talion just goes, "Well, no, I've been here."
I sheepishly get down off the bar and like wipe the bar down with my footprints.
Okay, you've got only a couple of minutes before the match starts.
someone else is going to have to go in, guys. I'm not fit for fighting.
You rest. I'll take over.
Like, my biggest worry is that we're going to use all our spells, like our spell casters now. Like, you're already quite depleted.
I would not worry about. For me, it's more about my health. I get all my spells back after a short rest as a warlock.
Yeah, I can go in.
Not very good at being tossed about and grappled, though, are you?
You can cast freedom of movement on me. I'm good with athletics.
Oh no, that was at Loic, not yourself, Arrabella.
Yeah, I mean, for the spell slots, though.
Like,
what's your plus to athletics?
5.
8.
Oh, okay. Dwarf is more athletic than a halfling.
Wow,
I mean,
mine's 5.
Athletic versus acrobatic, very different. I can run, can't jump.
Fair.
I'm gonna say, Arri, can you help out with these two, because I'm really worried and I'm really concerned that something's just. So obviously, seeing Bella all bloodied up is just throwing me off and just panicking a little bit.
I think you should be here for your sister as well.
I'll just kind of say under my breath, just look what's missing from her head.
So have we got Otti and Korgrin?
Yes.
Looks like.
I know.
Fellas, it's it's fine. Everything's cool. You got this. Knock them dead.
All right.
But don't actually, because that really hurts.
And I'll just offer the two of them a good berry before they go. I'm I made them. Do you want them? It's 1 HP, but
yeah, I'll take it.
Rennas, Loic.
So
I am short resting.
I would like to.
Yeah, I'll take a good berry.
yeah, effectively, anyone who has not participated in more than 2 rounds could benefit from a short rest.
Would I be able to?
But you participated in the fire one.
Yes.
So you participated in the last round. So if you don't participate in this one and the next one, then you can short rest.
Cool.
So Rennas has not is not participating in this one, so he can finish a short rest after the end of this match.
Nice.
All
I
right.
didn't
So
participate in the last one. Can I take a short rest now?
yeah, you've been out of the last 2 matches, haven't you?
Yes.
Yes. Rest.
Yeah. So you can be under the benefits of a short rest.
Okay, cool. And I also get 2 second-level spells back.
That's right. Yep.
So I'm going to do some spell conversion.
Shame about your
no
sanity.
No problem. All right. So Otti and Korgrin walk together over onto their side of the arena. It's their entrance. You can hear the sounds of splashing on the other side of the gates. And you can hear Wally Griffoon shout out and says, "And now for the test of strength. Who will emerge victorious? The fan favourites, Team Numpty, the up-and-comers, the Wings of Freedom, or the returning champions of Solo Bastion, held by Flint Broadstrike. Let the match begin."
Can we bring weapons in?
Yeah, of course you can.
Okay, that's fine.
What are the odds on this one?
The odds on this one are once again 3 to 1. So you won 60. Okay. You won 60 gold this one, but this is the first time you're going up against Flint Broadstrike himself.
Yeah, which is why I thought the odds would be better.
Oh no!
No, you guys have won every match so far, so yeah. So it kind of evens out a bit, and I don't understand gambling that well.
Yeah, same.
All right, so can I get
it's got to be 2-1 or something. But...
What do we say, Otti? Do we just wait for them to come to us?
Yeah, defend here, and then because they're going to go for each other first. They're going to come straight to the middle. Going to come straight to us.
I have clicked initiative, but it hasn't gone through.
16 from Otti, I saw that.
I have clicked myself, thank you very much. Rude.
Click yourself.
I did! I've clicked myself 3 times at this point, but 11 was my first roll.
Alright, so Dag Hammerholt is in this, and he's obviously wearing the armor of one of your deceased kin. And Bunyan is in this one as well.
See, now I'm sad I'm not in it.
Just a reminder, it was the Frostbeard, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Bastards.
Yep.
I mean, he's basically just a grave robber. But
yep.
He stole from the wrong grave, buddy.
You came to the wrong house, fool! Hey, chill!
Ooh. I've been waiting to use Flint. Oh boy. Oh boy. If you want some advice, don't bulldoze Flint.
Before we went in, could I have used
any preparations that you wanted to have done, that is fine.
Fantastic. Freedom of movement. I'm gonna go with myself, sorry, Otti. You've got advantage from rage.
Yeah,
I've done nothing.
Alright.
Thank you.
So top of the round is gonna be Bunyan. He is going to He used all of his beast shapes already, actually, so he can't beast shape.
Fucking fairy.
So he is in fact going to... Ooh, oh. Sorry, I'm just Right, so he is going to cast this spell. Please.
Thanks.
Oh, there we go. And he's going to cast it over at Flint and Cameron. 3-foot radius. Alright, so Flint and Cameron need to make dexterity saving. Flint fails. Oh wait, no he doesn't. Cameron fails. So Cameron takes 16 points of lightning damage, and that seriously fucking hurts him. As above them, a cloud of lightning starts forming, acting out, and you can tell that if it would become a full radius. However, some form of barrier protects the crowd itself from being enveloped in this storm cloud. As lightning strikes just go on the ground. Flint just moves out to the side without much issue. However, Cameron is struck in the shoulder by a lightning bite. And lightning just constantly goes around him as he's maintaining this concentration. That brings us to Dave's house. He is going to, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Let's have a look, series. Dig. He is going to... he's going to cast Fireball on Cameron and Flint.
Oh.
So they need to both make dex saves again. Okay, so that is, they both fail. So, third level Fireball, Verity, how much is that? 8d6?
Verity? I believe so.
Right, it's 30 points of fire damage. So
Verity is muted.
So that envelops Flint. It just goes. However, Cameron himself is blown apart, and he falls into the water. He is eliminated from this.
Wow.
Jesus.
All right, Otti, it's your turn.
So I'm going to see where I am. Just going to measure it quickly. I'm going to go up here.
Hello.
Oh, I think he's cut out.
Oh, okay. I'm going to actually stand on the thing.
Sorry, could you repeat that? I lagged out for a bit there.
Stand up here. I'm going to prepare a crossbow bolt for the first person to make it to the plinth up here. And as a bonus action, I'm going to rage.
Righto. All right, I'm going to have Cameron do a death saving throw.
Yikes.
That is a fail. All right, it is Flint's turn. He is pissed off. He's going to grab Flint out of the water and drag him there. So that's going to be, and then he's going to dash.
That's more than I thought he'd do for Cameron, to be fair.
Same, actually.
Bulldozing down. Okay, it's back to Bunyan. Bunyan is going to...
Sorry, I didn't get my go. I did roll an 11, but it didn't.
Oh, shit.
Because my shit fucked up, so...
Sorry, mate. Alright, so I apologise for that.
It's okay. I'm happy to still go after Flint.
No. You go now. Now, even though Flint's taking his turn, go ahead and take your turn.
That's fair. Truth be told, I don't really know what I want to do. I'd like to try a hold person on Daig.
Alrighty then. Is that a wisdom saving throw?
Yes, it is.
19 to save.
Impressive. So he has got a pretty solid wisdom. So that's a save, definitely.
Yep. So you go to cast it, and he just throws off the effect on him.
Good to know. Yeah, that's me. I'll test in the waters.
Alright, so it is Bunyan's turn again. He's going to maintain his concentration. Cameron instantly fails the death saving throw as he's struck by lightning.
Yikes.
And he's going to move up slowly here. It is Daig's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Does that activate your thing, Otti?
It will, yes. I'm going to send a crossbow at him.
Yep.
If I can...
that is just a hit. Alright, so as you knock the bolt on fire, it almost has a kind of sparkly energy about it. And as it hits Daig, you hear...
I didn't hear that at all.
I don't know if that came through on your speakers at all.
No.
Didn't hear anything.
It was pow right in the kisser.
Okay.
Just waits quick for quiver. Okay, so as Daig's hit by the spark, and he hears that, he goes, "What?" He's confused, mainly. Okay, so Daig's there. Daig is now going to cast another spell. He is going to cast Burning Hands at 2nd level.
Does that even reach?
No. Hold on. No, it doesn't. No. So he's not going to do that then. Instead, he will...
I'd let him do it.
He tries.
He'll cast Scorching Ray instead. At 2nd level. For some reason, that doesn't come out. Anyway, so that'll be 3 attack rolls. Where is it? So, and these are all aimed at Flint. So 2 of them hit for 4d6 fire damage. So that's 12 fire damage on Flint. As you see this, it hits Flint square in the chest, but he doesn't even seem to notice it. Like, you can tell he's hurt from just his natural reaction, body's reaction to fire, but he's just ignoring it completely and going in straight for the kill. Otti, it's your turn.
Just doing some math, because math is awesome. I'm going to do another shot at Deeg. Deeg?
Okay.
Deeg.
Dick.
Doug.
Dick Hammershaft.
That is a miss. This one just goes a little bit too wide. It just plops into water.
Does it make the same noise as before?
No.
I thought as long as they were shot, because I'm sure we've done this before, where one of them made a noise when I shot it past.
I can't remember the ruling the writing I made on it.
I've only ever rolled once from the quiver, but I'm sure it made like a clown's noise, a clown's honking noise.
I think it did. Let me just have a look at the handout.
Richard is a knob.
Wow, I do something to make your immersion experience better, and I get called
any
a knob.
projectile shot emanate a sound. So yes, it does make a sound as it fires. That's right. So as you fire it, you hear Okay.
No, I don't hear anything coming through.
No, it doesn't.
Does that mean that he's... yeah. Is it distracting him as it goes past his head?
It is distracting, yeah.
Okay, and I am not going to do anything else.
Alright, Cameron's going